I'm a huge Assassin's Creed fan, and I'm playing Assassin's Creed Shadows right on release and trying to get the Platinum Trophy. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, we play as a sneaky shinobi turned assassin named Naue, and a fearsome servant turned samurai named Yasuke. But I mainly played Naue because she felt more like an assassin, and for other reasons.
I'm guessing it's lust?
20 minutes into release night, we popped the first trophy of our Platinum journey for performing a finisher as Yasuke. Just 15 minutes later, we would pop our second trophy of the journey for performing an assassination as Naue. We would then pop our next trophy for performing 5 assassinations in a row without being seen or entering combat. Shortly after popping those trophies, we finished the prologue. An hour and a half after finishing the prologue, we would unlock the Soul Sanctum trophy for unlocking the hideout. This is when the world really opened up. Assassin's Creed Shadows uses a scouting system where you have to use scouts or intel to find objectives. This trophy was for finding an objective with a scout, and it would be the last one I got on release night. I started my second session on the game by exploring a tomb and getting 2 easy trophies. The first being the Hook, Line, and Swinger trophy, which requires you to swing from one grapple point to another with Naue's grappling hook, and the other being Kofun Raider, which requires you to loot the final chest in a tomb.
There's a farmhouse near the river.
10 minutes
Please take
later,
it out
after
when you're done.
exploring near the tomb, I popped the Warrior Monk trophy for meeting our first potential ally, Yaya. I then pulled off a sick assassination by eliminating an enemy through a door with my katana to earn the Master Shinobi trophy. After exploring the hideout, I decided to go behind this waterfall, and when I did, I popped the Made You Luck trophy.
Good.
After doing 2 or 3 quests for Yaya's group of monks and choosing a non-violent approach, I was able to recruit her as an ally for the Build Your League trophy. I then earned the last trophy of the day with a new perk I just acquired, where I would roll to avoid fall damage. At the start of my 3rd session on the game, I progressed the story enough to finish Act 1, which earned me a trophy. Now that I had progressed to the 2nd act, I unlocked Yasuke, and he had some easy trophies I was going to go for right away, starting with Leap of Fail for trying a Leap of Faith with Yasuke. Later, I sheathed my katana shortly after eliminating an enemy with Bleed to earn the final Hearing trophy. A little Skyrim reference was the next thing on the list. By shooting an enemy in the knee with an arrow, I earned the Adventurer trophy. I then ran into our second potential ally, and after helping him retrieve a stolen letter from a samurai, I earned the Thief trophy. I then happened to earn the Mortal Reminder trophy, which requires you to clear an objective board, but we'll talk more about that later. I then realized I had 1 legendary of each gear type on Naue, so after equipping 1 of each, I popped the Better Than a Bucket trophy. There's materials to upgrade buildings in your hideouts in enemy areas, and after stealing enough to upgrade a building to the final level, I popped a trophy. I then got another easy Yasuke trophy by kicking this enemy from a high place to earn the This Is Japan Actually trophy. After running into our 3rd potential ally and helping her and her father eliminate their enemies, I was awarded with the Sharpshooter trophy.
Time to head to Sakamoto.
After mastering some quick time events, I completed a kata with Yasuke to earn the Good Form trophy. At the start of my next session, I decided to get an easy trophy by placing a pet I had saved down in the hideout. I then alerted a base causing powerful guardians to appear, but I was strong enough to sneak up on this one and assassinate him in 1 blow for the Giant Slayer trophy. I then ran up on this archer and deflected an arrow, earning myself the title of Master Samurai. After getting some new perks, I decided to go for this next potentially easy trophy, where I needed to lose a chase in the water by breathing through a reed. Another easy trophy I could get with my new perks was the Just Your Shadow trophy, for distracting the same enemy 3 times with Shinobi Bells. By putting a wildlife painting I'd captured in my hideout, I got the first of my next 3 easy trophies. The next easy trophy I would knock out of the way was for training an ally to full, which cost me 5,000 mon in my fully upgraded dojo, which I decided to do with Yaya. After that, I would need to engrave my katana for my last easy trophy of this group. I then eliminated this enemy, who dropped me the last piece of legendary gear I needed to have one of each and popped the Limitless trophy. After focusing on grinding the story for a while, I completed Act 2 and popped the An Oath Fulfilled trophy. While going to my next story mission, I entered the last region I had not been in to pop a trophy. I then eliminated all members of the group that had previously wronged me to pop the Death Blossom trophy. After using the grappling hook to swing directly into a leap of faith, I would earn a trophy, but this would be the last easy one I'd popped for a while. After tying up some loose story ends, I earned the Fall of the Shinbaku trophy for completing Act 3, and shortly later, earned the Epilogue trophy. I really liked the story and gameplay in Assassin's Creed Shadows, but I felt the ending left something to be desired. There was still work for me to do.
Divided, the Kakushiba Ikkyu will protect its people.
I then decided to try to fully upgrade my rations, which was a two-part process. The first required me to find 7 different tea sets that were scattered across the land at ornament vendors. I already had the first 3, and after finding the last 4, I popped the collector trophy for completing a set of collectibles. To complete the second part of upgrading my rations, I needed to visit 16 different food vendors and collect their unique dishes to earn the Suit Yourself trophy.
This should be enough for home.
I had to test my might in a deadly tournament by eliminating 5 enemies to earn a trophy with a Mortal Kombat reference as its name. I found the first of 5
And its
legendary
song was
Sumi animals
beautiful.
in the wild that I would need to paint for the plat. With these animals being season and time of day specific, I would need to get on it since seasons take 3 hours to progress. I happened across another ally named Oniyuri. After investigating why the locals were mad at her
Ground from
and saving her from trouble, I earned the
That's not the
Toxamaster trophy.
But what is it doing here? Oniyuri, what are you hiding?
Remember earlier when I said we would talk about objective boards later? Well, we're at that point now. The endgame grind had truly begun, as I basically could no longer get trophy progress until I clear all of the objective boards, which to do so required me to eliminate all members of every board's group who were spread across the map. The objective board group contained anywhere from 4 to 9 members, and with there being 13 groups I knew of and some I hadn't come across yet, I had my work cut out for me. And work I did. Over the course of the next 10 or so hours, I went all around the map, eliminating anybody in my way.
One word. What is done?
With my thirst for blood temporarily satisfied, I put my spree to the side to focus on some of my other objectives. The first of those being meeting our second to last potential ally, Yaguro, the Eager Assassin. I first had to track him down and prove my worth to him in a duel before I eliminated a samurai that was giving him trouble to earn the trophy, the Eager Assassin. I found my last ally while exploring and defended him and his group from some attackers to earn my last of 6 ally trophies, the Ronin. Also, I was able to capture the legendary Sumi corresponding to the spring season and the one you could get during any season, giving me 3 out of 5 completed. But I still had work to do, the spree had to go on. And for my next target, I decided to try and go for the Overzen 3 trophy, which required me to kill an enemy that had the daze and poison effect on them. And with that trophy out of the way, my rampage continued, clearing out any remaining targets. Now that I had located and eliminated my last enemy, my objective boards were complete, and I could get those last couple trophies that have been eluding me for too long. After eliminating 104 targets of 16 groups, there was now little that held me back from the Platinum Trophy. My objective board was clear. I immediately popped the Art of Ninjutsu trophy for acquiring every ability in the Shinobi skill tree, and right after, went and acquired all the tools and ammo for the In Case of Trouble trophy. I also upgraded all my samurai abilities to earn the Art of Kenjutsu trophy. On the very next enemy I came across, I used my new Samurai Stand ability to pop the Unstoppable trophy. It was now summer, which meant I could paint my second to last legendary Sume. After exploring a decent bit of the map, I found my last of 22 Kujikiri locations as Naue. I would need to meditate and nail some quick time events to earn the Zen Master trophy. With only 3 trophies stopping me from getting the Platinum Trophy, I decided to go for the Contract Trophy, which required me to complete a contract in each region. Contracts consist of things like eliminating camps of enemies, assassinating targets, and looting specific items. After I completed one contract in all 9 of the regions, I would earn the Would You Kindly trophy. It was now fall, which meant I could find and paint my last legendary Sume to earn the A Rare Occurrence trophy.
What is it trying to tell me? Perfect.
With the last trophy I needed requiring me to reach the tallest point on the map, nothing stood between me and the Platinum Trophy, and there was no better time to take in the view than on a beautiful fall sunset. But my time with Assassin's Creed Shadow wouldn't be sunsetting just yet. Thanks for joining me on the journey to the Assassin's Creed Shadows Platinum, and if you'd like to see more content, like and subscribe.